everyone, my name's Erica and today we're going to make Cactus Sunrise soap. The inspiration, I guess, that came for this soap, the inspiration for this soap came from another soap that I was actually making at the time. It was called Sweetheart Roses, something like that. It's a previous video and you'll see me making these cute little cactus embeds. I had made soap frosting in that video and it just was not setting up. I actually used some of the batter is what I did, and it wasn't setting it up in time, and I had other things I had to do, so I'm like, well, I'll just make cute little cactus and figure out what I'm going to do with them later on. Oh, look how ashy that one got. I'm going to put that one to the side. So these embeds are cold processed and I've had them sitting around for a couple weeks, and I finally thought of what I'm going to do with them. And y'all, I'm really excited. I hope it comes out the way I'm planning it. Yes. So the colors that we're going to use today are neons. I'm using neons because the whole batter is going to be white, and then I'm going to separate two portions of it for the neon. So it's kind of like, it would be like a pastel neon, and it's going to look really cute. So those colors are Pretty Kitty from Mad Micas, super bright pink neon powder. They have another one called Tickle Pink, and I feel like this one's more pink, hot pink, and the other one's like hot fuchsia kind of pink, or kind of purple, whatever you categorize fuchsia. And this one, the next one, is Cheesy Poof. I just love their names. They make me smile every time I look at the labels. This one is a bright neon orange. I think it's fabulous for a sunset soap. And yeah, and I have my titanium dioxide in my lye water already because the entire batch, like I said before, will be white, and then I'm going to color off two other portions, yada yada yada. So I am going to, and I have to think this one through, and that's a really good idea when you don't know what a fragrance oil is going to do, or you have an idea because you read the notes but you never used it before. So the notes on this one state that there's slight separation and slight acceleration, which are two very bad things, because obviously with separation you have to have, my bird Pikachu says hi. You're going to hear him in the background. He's super happy today. With separation, you have to stick blend a little bit more, but with that, you actually accelerate the trace a little bit more. So there's separation and acceleration. You really have to be careful. So I'm kind of pushing it right now, doing 3 colors, and I'm planning on doing an in the pot swirl just to get it going. So with this in mind, I'm going to color everything, separate everything, make sure everything's good to go before I add the fragrance oil. And I'm going to whisk in the fragrance oil, plop everything back into this pot, and cross my fingers that it turns out good. We're going for it. This is the fun, exciting part about soap making. Alright, found my whisk. Let's put this in a good spot. Let's see, this is already mixed up. And I prepped my oils and my lye solution yesterday. That way they're at the absolute coldest room temperature to kind of hold back that trace as much as possible. Now, would I do this in the summertime, considering my summertime days here are like in the 80s and my room temperature is like 85 typically? No. Nope. I would just do a single color and call it a day. I'm feeling a little adventurous, I guess, today. So let me get my stick blender all set up. Everything organized, cleaned up. Oh, and one other thing before I get started. I already disperse my neons into avocado oil. That way there's no clumping and there's no extra mixing with the soap batter. Neons are not like micas. They're, I don't know exactly how they're different from micas, but I know that the consistency is very different. And I know that if I just dump them into the soap batter, I always get little clumps here and there. So dispersing them in oil is always best. And those guys over there. Fragrance oil needs to get out of the way. But in the way so I don't forget it. My 2 extra containers. All right. I am going to stick blend this just till emulsion. Oh, I forgot to mention the fragrance oil that we're going to use today. How silly of me. We are using Bamboo in White Grapefruit from Nature's Garden. Very green scented with a nice lovely mix of grapefruit. I love it. It's different and it's seemingly strong, so I'm hoping it stays strong in soap. All right, split this off. Add in our orange neon. And at the end, I'm going to tell you a little trick or a tip that I do to get these clean. I just want to get this part in, these colors in the batter. I love using reusable stuff as much as possible. So we're gonna not as pastel-y as I would anticipate, but that's okay. Let's go with flow. Oh my god, y'all. I did try scuba last night and it was the best. Now, it wasn't the first time I did try scuba. And when I mean scuba, I'm not talking like I went 100 feet down and I punched a shark in the face. I actually was in a pool that's 9 feet deep and I was just swimming around with the scuba gear on. And it's just the most magical, most relaxing thing ever. If you all have the opportunity, do it. Highly recommend. 5 stars, most relaxing, really good exercise. It was me and a group of like 10 people in the pool. So it was a little difficult swimming around, but it was so much fun. If I have footage, I will put it at the end of this video for y'all to enjoy. Okay, so the moment has arrived. Let's put this fragrance oil in here. I'm going to do this one last. Okay, funny angle time. My camera actually died, so now I'm using my phone and one hand to make the rest of this soap. So yeah, this will be fun. It's still not at a thicker trace. It's still pretty thin. So I'll bring you guys back when it's ready. So it's at a trace that I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour these two into that pot and all this into that soap mold. And yeah, here we go. Now we're going to pour into this mold. This is really difficult, doing this with one hand. Whoopsie. Okay, so I'm going to scrape out the containers and I'll bring you guys back. So it's just about ready for me to put the cactus on there. I'm going to put 2 cactuses on each and every single one of these soaps. I'm sorry for the lighting, it's horrendous, but it is what it is right now. Anyways, going back to the cactuses. So let's see. I'm going to put one. Let's work on this one here. Oh. Oh. There we go. Let's put one up a little higher. Put one a little lower. Oh, just like that. That is so cute. One up a little higher. Trying to keep you guys in frame as much as possible. I love these soaps so much. Let's see. Trying to keep you guys in frame here so you can see what I'm doing, but it's a little difficult. Life of us. Oh no, that one sunk in a little bit. That's okay. And then boop, right down in there. Uh-oh, well, I have to keep a bar for myself. At first I thought I made too many, and now I don't have enough. Whoopsie. Let's see here. And then just a little bloop right there in the center. Cool. All right. I love the little splashy splatter of soap all over the place. I know it's like, oh gosh, it's like a trigger warning for everyone. Or I love the splatter look all over the place. I think it looks so fun. I love the splatter look all over the mold. I think it looks so fun. Well, all right, there you have it. Here's a good close-up of all the soaps. I'm going to pop this in the freezer for a couple hours, and I'll bring you guys back when I pop them out of the mold. So I just popped them out of the freezer, and I'm sorry, again, my lighting is just ridiculous. I popped them out of the freezer, and I was thinking to myself, wow, they look kind of plain. What can I do? So I went and I scraped out my container, and I decided to pipe little dollops on all of the cactus to make it look like they're blooming, and they're just coming out so adorable. Look how cute. Come on, camera, focus. Focus? No? Okay, well, what I did was I took the rest of the batter and I put it inside of a plastic bag, and I nipped the tip, and I'm just squeezing, just like pressing and squeezing at the same time, and just making like little dollops. I put some of the orange in there, so I can't wait for that to start to come through. And yeah, I'll bring you back.